Hi guys, it's Michaela. I'm back, yay, and happy Friday. And in my last video, my first video actually I believe I said that I might be doing my videos every Friday, and I decided to stick with that. And yeah, I don't know if that changes, but it probably won't. And if it does, it'll be a long time before it would. And anyway, I'm here to do, I believe her name is Abby, and her channel name is Names101X, and I'm going to be doing her names. And yeah, her top 10 names. It's not too late to send me yours. I'll remember to try to put a link in the description of her of where you can go to send me your names, like a video that talks more about it. And I'll also put, if I remember, I'll try to put Abby's channel name in the link in the description below. Anyway, we're gonna get going with the girls' names, and the first one is Rosie. Rosie's a name, I believe it's still on my favorites list. I don't really remember, but I just know I really like this name, and I prefer it over a Rose. But then again, sometimes I wonder if Rosie is only really good for a little kid and it won't be good for when she gets older. But I can see like an old lady named Rosie. I can see that. Like I could see my grandma named Rosie or have a friend named Rosie. So I'm pretty sure I'll be okay. But I don't really know how it would be for her teenage years and so forth. But it's really cute. You know, it means rose flower, and it's number 954 in popularities. But it is really cute though. He's like, it's one of those names that I think everyone like adores. Number 2 is a name I'm actually really liking and might even consider putting it on my favorites list. And it's Elleandrea. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Elleandrea. I like how it's so different. And you can call her Elle because it's right in there. So you can call her Elle, or I'm pretty sure you can get away with even Ellie. But I think most people, if this name ever did become popular, I think most people would probably like to use Elle maybe. But if I ever named my daughter that, I think I would call her a little bit of both. Anyway, I even like, there's not even like an Alexandra spelt like, I don't remember how to pronounce it. I spelled Alexandra wrong. And Andrea, it's spelled like that, and you know, you can tell that they're really similar. And right here where there would be an I in that one, there's an E, so I think that it really switches it up. I think that's really cool. And that's one thing I noticed about it. I'm like, whoa, that is interesting how it's not even really spelt really much the same. And yeah, Alexandra, it's cute. I couldn't find a meaning for it or anything, but I adore it. Like the meaning, no matter what the meaning was, I don't think it would ever hold me back from it. Number 3 is Beatrice. I like Beatrix over Beatrice, but when I first, heard Beatrix, I thought Beatrix and Beatrice were pronounced the same. So I thought Beatrice was actually pronounced Beatrix. So, yeah. Before I get too carried away and forget, it means bringer of joy, and it's number 691 in popularity. But I have a feeling it's going to go up. It's either going to go up a big way or it's going to go down very little. That's my guess. And that's just so pretty. That probably was a baby name video. I finally figured it out that it was not pronounced Beatrix. But, like I said, for Beatrix. Number 4 is Juliette. This reminds me of Anastasia Ruby, because she just had a little girl named Juliette. And I also like Juliette spelled this way. But lately I've been kind of liking the regular spelling, but yeah, probably won't stick with me long. I think Juliette's a really awesome middle name choice too. Like, I like Sadie Juliette. I like that combo a lot, but maybe not spelled this way. Maybe I'll just spell it with the 1 T, but I don't know. I think Sadie Juliette's a great combo for it. And it means from Juliet, the regular spelling. And the regular spelling means you fall downy. And this spelling is 310. I should have looked it up if this spelling was more popular than the regular. I'm pretty sure this one would be. But, who knows. And that reminds me of her. And speaking of Anastasia Ruby, here's Anastasia. And her channel name is Anastasia Ruby. Anastasia is another great middle name option. Because it's like, it goes with so many, like, first names, like, I gotta think of a name, like, I would say Ruby, but that's, like, Anastasia Ruby. Think of a middle name, like Ella Anastasia sounds really cute together. Ellie Anastasia, like, I don't know, you know those simple ones, like Paige Anastasia, you know those simple names, like, those small names. Like, one syllable kind of names. Paige Anastasia, I think I already said that one. I can't think of any. I can't I? But anyway, Anastasia is a great middle name option. And I really think it's really cute. But I feel like it's getting a little popular. It means restoration. And it's number 342 in popularity. It's just, you just can't beat it. You know what I mean? Number 6 is Cora. And I think this has become one of those names that everyone just loves. You know, you either love it or you hate it. It's just one of those names. And let's see, it means heart maiden, and it's number 155, and it's gonna go up, and I think it's gonna go up fast. The other spelling for it is with a K, and I actually kind of like that name spelled that way too. But of course, this spelling is. But I looked through the top 1,000 baby names, and I have seen that Cora spelled with a K is also kind of, it's not too popular, but it's in the top 1,000. If you look through it, every year when the names come out, I scroll through them, even before I started doing these videos. Well, of course, this is like a second video, but I do that. Maybe I'll do a video of names I thought were interesting to see, or names I just thought looked cool. Anyway, back to Cora. I really like it, and it kind of reminds me a lot of Anastasia Ruby because she's the one that basically introduced it to me. When I first heard the name, I'm like, Cora? That kind of reminds me of coral. I don't like it. And then as it kind of, people started to notice it more, I started noticing it more and started liking it. And it was on my favorites list until I decided it was getting too popular. Okay, number 7 is Freya, and this is on my list of names that have grown on me. Freya. It's a name that's just really grown on me. I first heard him like, ew, Frey. I don't like the name Frey, because I still don't like the name Frey. I think it's very ugly sounding. But Freya, just, it's got that extra spark or something to me. And I can't find nothing on it, but it's really one that I might even put on my favorites list here soon. But it's really cute. Number 8 is Isla. Isla. I probably should go like this, just so people know. Isla. And when I first saw it, I'm like, Isla. You know, Isla. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one to do that. But, of course, I thought Isla. And then, once I finally got it straight, after a little while of people saying, hey, it's Isla, not Isla, and a couple, probably about 5 times of people telling me that, and finally got straight that it was Isla. And it's getting too popular for me. I just backed away from it almost immediately because I knew it was going to skyrocket. And it means island Scottish, and I'm guessing that's a place in Scottish. It's an island, maybe, the name is. And on babynames.com, it showed another way to spell it, but this looks kind of like a whole different name altogether to me. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it was number 230, so yeah, it's really up there. And I know it's just going to go further up. And I just discovered it this last year, so. Number 9 is Aurore. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. I almost want to say Aurora, or like I want to add something else to the Aurore part, like Aurore or something. But I couldn't find nothing on this name, but I do think it's kind of cute. The nickname Rory, I like a lot. I think I spelled Rory wrong. Yeah, it's Roy, not Rory. Okay. Rory. I don't want to give someone the wrong spelling of Rory. That would be embarrassing. And I do think it is adorable. But I think Rory could also work as an I for a girl. I think an I would be best for it. Number 10 for girls is Her name, she's got a pronunciation drawn for me, so I have to look at it. It's Arielle. Yep, Arielle. And it's Lion of God. And it's number 410 in popularity. It's really Arielle. It's really adorable. And I understand why she probably would like it this spelling. Like this pronunciation and everything. Because Arielle might be too popular. And I think there is a lot of parents or people who like this spelling then instead of the Arile spelling. And I already told you what it meant, right? Okay. Now for the boys, number 1 for boys is Brighton. Brighton. Sorry I don't let you see it when I'm writing it. I guess I'm too busy writing it to really look. But anyway, it means from the bright town, and it's not ranked in popularity. This is one I kind of think it's going to get a little popular, but I have a feeling it's going to get into the top 1,000, but just not, go over. Like, it's going to get to number 910 or something, and it's not going to get very big, That's what I think was going to happen here. But, number 2 is Theodore, and that's one I know is going to get popular. And Theodore. It's so cute. I think there's a small, little kid thing to me, because I think Theo, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a little baby, but then you think of Theodore Roosevelt and things like that, and it kind of makes you think, oh, that's not really it. It means divine gift, and it's number 197 in popularity. It might even get into the top 10 for boys, as much as I know, but it's cute. 3 is Elliot. When I first heard this name, it sounded like, I'm like, oh, it's a girl name, and then I found out it wasn't, and then I saw this guy on a TV show whose name was Elliot, and then from there, I started getting used to him being called Elliot, and came to peace that it's also a boy name, but I don't really know what gender I like it more for. It means the Lord is my God, and it's number 242 in popularity, so it's a name that I think is one that might just go up a little ways. I don't know its gender, though, but I know it will. Number 4 is Ryan. I know a little boy named Rylan, so it kind of reminds me of that a lot, but I think I prefer Ryan over it, because I guess since I know a little boy named Rylan. This name means designed of the king, and it's number 26. And Ryan, it's just so simple, you know what I mean? It's just simple. 5 is William. Reminds me a lot of William and Kate, and since that Abby lives in that area, London and everything, it kind of reminds me of just a lot of that, and sometimes I wonder if that's just because of that, but I know it's probably not. And it means strong-willed warrior, and it's the most popular name that she's got on girls and boys combined. It's number 5, well, in the U.S., I don't know in England, but here in the United States, that's how popular it is. Yeah, William. I don't know some people would be like, well, which nickname should I use, Will or Liam? I think Will, because either way, he's going to end up being called Will at the end of the day, because people won't think Liam, so that's what I would do. Number 6 is Oliver, and I just say that this name could be like a boy's name if he's born around Christmas, because it means elf army, elf people, elf is in it, so I think that's so cool, and people don't even have to know about it. Because it's like if you have a little girl and you name her Eve, she's like, oh, are you born around Christmas Eve? And Oliver, if you don't really want him to know that, you don't have to by hiding it kind of in the meaning. I think that's really cool. And it's number 73 in popularity. I think Ollie's a really cute nickname for it. 7 is Holden. It's one that's pretty up there. It was down lower than I thought it was. It's number 296. I really thought it was further up there. Really did. And it means from the hollow in the valley, which is cute. And I know it's from a book, but I can't get it. I can't remember what it's, you know. I can't remember the name of the book, but I know Anastasia, we talked about it a couple times. But Holden is really cute. One that might just work its way on my favorites list after a little while. Number 8 is River. It was one of my favorites lists until... I'm pretty sure I could put it back on there because it's number 407. Every time I took it off because I thought it was too popular, but it means river, so it's pretty not very different. So yeah, I don't really got much to say about it. Some people argue that it's unisex, and I used to think it was a girl's name at first too. So I guess I'm not one to much complain about that, but you know, I see it's a boy's name now. 9 is Atticus, and some people don't like this name simply because they don't want their son to be called Addy, which I also understand. I think you could use the name Gus for it. I think you could squeeze that in there, Gus. It means from Attica. I don't know, it's from a girl's name. It's spelled that way. So I don't know really how to pronounce it. And this name is number 410 in popularity. So I think it's going to go up a little ways. But I think some people I think his name would be a lot popular if it wasn't for the possibility of him being called Addy. But if you really wanted a nickname for it, just call him Gus. And number 10 for boys, and the very last one is Dashiell. So it was one of my favorites list too, and then I just started getting a little bored of it. It means page boy. I still do like it, but I don't love it as much as I used to. I think Dash, you could still get away with the nickname Dash. And I heard this from a baby namer. I don't remember who it was, but she said that Kim Kardashian wasn't Kim Kardashian. I think it was Kourtney Kardashian's son, Mason. His middle name is Dash. Mason Dash. Whoa, can't talk. And I think that is a really cute combination. And yeah, it gives him something a little different, you know, because his middle name, his first name, is really popular, and his middle name's just something different, you know. Like I said, it means page boy, but it's not rated popularity. Okay, that is it for Abby's top 10 names for boys and girls. And I'll tell you her channel again in case I forget. Write it down in the description. It's Names 101X, and she is awesome. I like her videos, and yeah, I think that is it. And before you leave, I want to quickly tell you I'm going to be doing the ABC series. Decided that's a good series for me to start off on. I don't know when I'm going to be starting that, but maybe I'll start it when I get a couple other people's top 10 names out. But till then, bye guys, see you next Friday.